Are you doing okay after your first jump? Dizziness or retching are normal reactions. You'll feel better once you get used to it. I enjoy being alone, especially when I have important work to do. I went through the Express's database, and it seems the environment on Eurilo 6 has undergone drastic changes in the past few centuries. It was not a frozen planet to begin with. He said so? Considering the spatial obstacles that the Star Rail has encountered, it's highly possible. I've conducted a preliminary survey and found that there's one area with a relatively normal temperature on the surface of the planet. By normal, I mean a temperature that just about allows for human survival. If I had to choose a site for initial investigation on this trailblazing expedition, that would be it. As I expected. Before you came, whenever March wanted to go anywhere, Himiko would make Mr. Yang and me go with her. And even after you arrived, I didn't suppose I'd be the one to be liberated of that duty. I assume the trailblazing objective this time is to find the Stellaron on Eurilo 6 and dispel the effect it's exerting on the Star Rail. Right? I see. You should find March. I'll join you two once I'm ready.
Did you talk to Don Hung? Relax. Don Hung and I are experienced trailblazers. We got your back. Well, are you ready? When I first saw this planet, I thought, a world covered in ice. Could it have something to do with my past? Now I can't stop thinking about it. Still, the ice that trapped me was six-phased ice, a very rare substance. I don't think you can find it on your average planet. To be honest, I think I'd be kind of annoyed if I found out this was my home world. It looks freezing. Pretty girls aren't frost-resistant.
What? Is there something on my face?
Nah, I was just imagining all the fun we're gonna have here.
I feel sorry for this world. First the Stellaron, and now you.
All right, here comes the Eurilo 6 Trailblaze team.
Eurilo 6. We're here.
It really is one big snowball.
Well, the Trailblaze path grants us faint power. It allows us to better adapt to harsh environments.
Snow as far as the eye can see. Which direction should we take?
Based on the coordinates, the target should be up ahead.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go! Me neither. If only we had a snowmobile. We never get to bring anything cool from the Express.
Do you remember what you did to our last snowmobile?
Anyway, moving on.
Remember, we should stay vigilant. We know very little about this world.
Calm down. Between the three of us, nothing will stand in our way. I mean, come on. You've got a Stellaron in your body. I have my special six-phased ice powers. And Don Hung, he's got that mysterious past thing going for him. So if people start creating trouble for us, they're gonna regret it. Well, let's go. Braving the unknown? That's the real spirit of trailblazing.
This place still hasn't been corroded, yet fragmentum monsters have already made it. Clemency? Never heard of it. The time is now.
Did you come here of your own volition? Or was it fate? Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. Another blood debt repaid.
These buildings have been buried in the snowfall.
Huh? So these are rooftops? How long would snow have to fall to get this thick?
A long, long time. March, stay with the group. Don't rush off. Step aside. I have no interest.
Another journey begins. In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
My turn. Perfect. Now's my chance.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Commencing reset. You have the worst. Watch this!
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict. The time is now.
Did you come here of your own volition? Or where are you going?
Perfect. Now's my chance. You're annoying!
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Target specimen sighted. Preparing for collection. Time for something savory. Thanks a lot.
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Watch this! sometimes. Check out this awesome move! To travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all!
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Excuse me, coming through!
The time's now.
I weep for the departed. Dust rains, the two shall fall. Half the work is already done. In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
My turn! Watch this!
Half the work is already done. Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Perfect! Now's my chance! Excuse me, coming through! I think something bit me.
The time is now.
Another journey begins.
You have the worst luck running into...
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision!
Half the work is already done. In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
My turn! Watch this! Perfect! Now's my chance! Excuse me, coming through! I think something bit me. To travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all!
Don't worry, it's just
Step
a scrape.
aside. I have no... The time is now.
Stream forth the gleam of old blades. Stream forth.
Huh? Did you see that? I think something's moving.
It's just an ordinary snowdrift. Are you sure you're not seeing things?
Of course not. My eyesight's perfect. Come on, let's take a closer look.
March. Stay with the group. Don't...
over there or you'll shiver to... Holding your breath won't help.
I got this, March. Someone's got their head stuck in the sand, or the snow in this case. They just...
Ouch! My fine fellow, was that really necessary? But then again, how can I... Is Captain Japard around?
Who?
Wait, you're not Silvermane Guards? Pleasure to meet you. The name's Sampo Koski. Excellent, I'll remember the name. Never thought I'd run into friends from the same line of work out here in this frozen wasteland. Business is bad these days, but fear not, Sampo Koski isn't interested in hoarding. There's more than enough treasure to go around, so let's get rich together. Say, why don't we join forces? I have reliable intel the main strength of the Silvermane Guards is being deployed to the front line. This is a golden opportunity. Come now, friends. I can understand the mistrust, but there's no need for the charade. Then again, I know the rules. Vigilance is the name of the game in our profession. It's my fault for letting my enthusiasm and sincerity get the better of me. Anyway, a meeting like this has to have been written in the stars. Ask me anything you like. I won't skimp on the details. You really don't know? The Silvermane Guards are Belobog soldiers, enforcers, and police. Let's just say they're not the most flexible of people. And they like paying visits to folks in our line of work. Seems like you guys really are new to the business. To be young and naive again, there are ways of doing...
No need. Why don't you just...
The city? Already? But it would be my pleasure. Kindness is Sampo Koski's middle name. Follow me, friends.
So why were you hiding from the Silvermane Guards?
I was just storing a few relics away from prying eyes. Nothing serious. If it weren't for the uncompromising nature of our civil service, there'd be no need for secrecy. So whereabouts you guys from, anyway? I don't mean to pry or anything. I just care about my friends. No pressure. Rule number 7, never leave a footprint. I have my own special technique called invisible snow walking. Helps me throw off pursuers in...
Who are they?
You remember? Help me, old friends!
It's the suspect and his accomplices.
It's now or never. Over to you, dear friends.
Hey, where do you think you're...
Did you come here of your own volition? Or was it fate?
My turn. Watch this! Target specimen sighted.
Again?
Step aside. I have the times now. Clemency? Never heard of it.
In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape. Again?
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Another journey begins. We've hardly any time left to say farewell. Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Watch this!
I, Jafard Landau, captain of the Silvermane Guards, order you to relinquish your futile resistance.
Ugh, that Sampo cheated us all. Wait till I get my hands on him.
Suspect! Relinquish your resistance!
So I'm a criminal, huh? Forget Sampo. Wait until I get my hands on you! Commencing research.
On my command! For glory!
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Time for something savory.
Did you come here of your own volition? Or what existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion?
With me out here, how can we lose?
Our position is solid!
Try that again! You can't run! Target specimen sighted.
Another journey begins. In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Resistance is futile!
Try that again!
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Commencing research. Relax, deep breaths.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape. Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
I told ya I could fight. Watch this!
Clemency? Never.
Target specimen sighted. Preparing for collect. Time for something savory.
Don't worry about me.
Another journey begins. In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
And the prime suspect? The one with the blue hair?
Apologies, Captain. We lost him during the pursuit. We can't find his footprints.
No matter. We have his accomplices. He'll be close by, plotting his next move.
Yeah, we'd never team up with someone like him. I'm not trying to talk our way out of this, but we're not friends with that scoundrel. Did you see how fast he ditched us? We rescued him from the snow out of the kindness of our hearts. We had no idea he might be using us to get past you. Are you really dumb enough to fall for his...
I'm a captain, not an adjudication panel. As a Belobog citizen, you have the right to defend yourself, but that can only take place under the scrutiny of the architects. Not now. Take them away.
But we're not from Belobog.
Silence! What?
As you were. We must not be tempted into careless judgment. Look at their relics. We've never excavated anything like them before. And I haven't seen anything similar in our museums.
Exactly! And we even have photos! You've probably never seen what your planet looks like, right? I took this one. Behold, Yarilo 6.
You mean to say that this white ball that's here, that's our home? How can that...
It is said that a long time ago, strange visitors from beyond the sky would visit us here. But that after the eternal freeze, the blizzards made passage impossible. And Belobog would cease to witness such arrivals.
But these people are...
This decision is beyond us. If what they say is true, then only the Supreme Guardian may decide their fate. Our job is to present them before her. Nothing more. Outsiders, follow me. Belobog lies beyond this blizzard. Welcome to Belobog, the city of preservation.
Hey, it feels like it got a bit warmer.
That's because you're in Belobog, the last bastion of humanity.
Last bastion?
700 years ago, monsters from beyond the sky set the world ablaze. The land was turned to scorched earth, with raging infernos and billowing towers of smoke stretching beyond the horizon. In the midst of the conflict, the eternal freeze descended without warning. Suddenly, sweeping winds brought blizzards which buried the invading legion. Belobog was all that remained. The steadfast architects built this city. Under the protection of Klipoth, the preservation, Belobog remains forever warm in the face of unrelenting cold.
He's sure saying some weird stuff.
Marked change in tone. Sounds like he's quoting from a historical record.
Uh-huh. So why is he telling us all this?
You wanted to know.
Stream 4.
Do you have answers? Never stop thinking.
Did you come here of your own volition? Or what?
You have the worst luck, Renna.
Seek, and you will find. Stream 4. Storms on the horizon.
Need I teach someone a lesson? Let's test your knowledge.
Did you come here of your own volition? Or what? In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
You have the worst luck running into me. With me out here, how can we lose? Commencing research. Try that again! Excuse me, coming through!
Another journey begins. Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Stay right there while I give you a present! Target specimen sighted. Preparing to travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all!
Not bad. 5 points. Do you have answers? Never stop thinking. 0 points. Next.
Did you come here of your own volition? In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls. Familiar.
Time for something savory.
vCwSTUaVgQ. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Fail. Get out.
Familiar.
You can't run!
Another journey
Travel
begins.
far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all! Thanks a lot how to try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
0 points. Next.
In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
I'm asking the questions. Let's test your knowledge.
My turn. Watch this! Commencing research. Relax, deep breaths.
Do you think?
You have the worst luck running into Sting right there while I give you a present!
Where are you going? Familiar.
To travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all!
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Excuse me, coming through.
vCwSTUaVgQ. Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
My turn. With me out here, how can we lose?
Fail. Get out.
Did you come here of your own volition? Or was it fate? Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
0 points. Next.
Try that again!
I'm asking the questions.
Stay right there while I give you a present!
still waters of oblivion I guide the wandering souls.
You can't touch! Try that again! To travel far away! For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all! Thanks a lot! Excuse me, coming through!
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion. Familiar. This is what exploring the cosmos is all about. Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
Do you have answer?
Half the work is already done. In the still waters of oblivion I guide the wandering souls.
You have the worst luck running into... Excuse me, coming through!
Let's test your knowledge.
Haven of memories. Every touch, every moment.
The guards will notice if we stray too far off.
We saw strange creatures outside the city. They must have come from a tear in corroded space. A fragmentum, correct?
How do you... That's right. Out there in the blizzard, there are still many threats, including the monsters you saw. The Silvermane guards are continuously engaged with the enemy, and I'm afraid the situation is bleak. After your meeting with the Supreme Guardian, I would like to consult you on this matter. We're here. This is Qlipoth Fort, the heart of Belobog and headquarters of the Architects. The saviors of humanity. Long before the arrival of the Eternal Freeze, the Architects braved the doubts and derision of the people, never wavering from their construction of its defenses. History has proven that their decision was the correct one. The Architects named this fortress after Qlipoth, Eon of Preservation. Under their direction, humanity has withstood external enemy attacks and held off the Eternal Freeze. Even today, we resist the Fragmentum's corrosion. This fortress is also the residence of the Supreme Guardian.
The Supreme Guardian?
The leader of Belobog, elected and appointed by the Architects. The Supreme Guardians have watched over this city for generations, sheltering the people from harm. The current Guardian is Madame Kekolia Rand. Every major strategic decision is issued by her.
Whoa, she sounds like a big deal.
I will now bring you to see Madame Kekolia. Please, have your words at the ready. Her time is precious, so she prefers concise communication.
We're gonna see her right now?
Let's not waste time. No one will notice.
I've dispatched a messenger to send word. Madame Kekolia will be aware of your arrival.
But that's a meaningless sacrifice. How can you...
You may leave, Branya. Visitors have arrived.
Yes, Mother.
Madam Guardian, I have brought 3 outsiders to see you.
The messenger informed me. Well done, Gepard. You may leave. Welcome, visitors from beyond the Eternal Freeze. Or perhaps I should say, from beyond the sky, no? I am Kekolia Rand, Belobog's Supreme Guardian. I would be grateful if you could tell me why you have come. Do you wish me to doubt it? Or perhaps you're not confident in that identity yourself. The Architects remember the history well, else we should forget it. An eon connected our planet to other worlds, and we discovered the endless possibilities of the boundless universe. We also came to know of Qlipoth, so do not be surprised. For 700 years, the Architects have received no further communication from the stars.
We came here for something known as a stellaron.
A stellaron?
Objects that fell from the blue on separate worlds. Their appearance spelled disaster. Many of the... You mentioned invasion by the Antimatter Legion. Soon after their arrival, this planet suffered the Eternal Freeze. At the same...
Correct.
Which is why the Antimatter Legion and Stellarons often show up together. Worlds seeded with Stellarons give birth to Fragmentums. As for the Eternal Freeze, it must have been a product. You can see us as kind-hearted interstellar public servants, lending a helping hand to any world affected.
Your analysis of our current circumstances is clear. We have indeed suffered the disasters you speak of. Some of which prove even if this Stellaron you speak of did bring about disaster, I fail to see its connection to you. I don't believe that anyone would go to such lengths.
You're right. Our reason for coming here is not purely selfless. If we don't...
If we can get rid of it, your world will be safer too.
You know how to seal the Stellaron.
We have the relevant means.
Very well, I believe you. If our present situation is truly the result of this so-called Stellaron, then your arrival is the hope that Belobog has waited 700 years for. It's getting late, and you must be tired. I will arrange for you to stay in our most comfortable hotel. Rest there and get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow... But of course, you are Belobog's honored. I too need some time. I will go over our records for anything that may be connected to Stellarons. Of course, I understand. Do not worry. I have a way.
It seems that the Supreme Guardian holds you in high regard. I have received orders that your movements are no longer to be restricted.
She's the big shot. Definitely got that Queen of the Castle vibe going on. Oh, so cool.
I'm afraid I still have duties to attend to. I must return to my post. I hope you enjoy your stay in Belobog.
Wait. Can you recommend some sites? It's not that late. We want to take a look around.
Well, I'd say that Golden Theater and the History Museum are both worth a look. However, you'd need a pass to get into the museum. I recommend you visit Everwinter Monument first. It's Belobog's most symbolic landmark. And if you enjoy music, you could head to Neverwinter Workshop. You can sometimes catch an outdoor performance there. The artist is... you'll see. Oh, and if you're staying at Goethe Hotel, please avoid the alley that runs next to it. The one with Silvermane guards stationed there. It's started to be affected by corrosion recently, so it's been sealed off.
So the corrosion is inside the city. That's a grave situation.
Yes, we're mounting a resistance as we speak. I must leave now. I hope all goes well for you.
Do you want to buy a book?
Seek, and you will find.
the alley that Japard mentioned. The one contaminated by the fragmentum, right? I can't believe how close it is to the city center.
They hadn't identified it. I bet all the shops and hotels in the vicinity would have had to close down by now.
Move back! This is your final warning.
But my proof of property is inside. I don't have any...
The fragmentum has already corroded this block. You can make a property retrieval request to the architects, but only Silvermane guards are permitted to enter here.
I can't believe fragmentum corrosion has spread into the city. No wonder there are so many soldiers stationed there.
No. As long as the Stellaron is active, the corrosion will continue to spread. The soldiers can only periodically clear the fragmentum of monsters. But the monsters will continue to emerge and multiply.
Please try to understand, sir. Backwater Pass has become very dangerous. We're just here for your safety.
If I can't get my proof of property, it doesn't matter how safe I am. Out of my way! Let me pass!
Come around and have a look!
Neverwinter Workshop. Hey, didn't Japard say there'd be a show here?
He said you can sometimes catch an outdoor performance. Sometimes being the operative word.
Ah, darn. I wanted to see one. Oh, I'd been wondering. You see that heater over there? Why do they keep it outdoors? This city is so weird. Normally you'd want a heater inside a building, right? If so, I'm not sure mighty is the right word for these architects.
Tiny heaters are no use against the Stellaron disaster.
You guys sure have a lot to say about that broken heater.
Oh, wow, she's cool.
Hi there. The name's Serval. I'm the owner of this workshop. If you got any broken equipment lying around, you can always come find me, though I can't guarantee I'll be interested in fixing it.
Oh, we're okay. I was just curious about the heater.
Curious? About the heater? It's just a standard geomarrow radiator. You can find them anywhere in the administrative district. Only just got here? Ah! I figured it out! I heard a loudmouth guard say that a group of outside... What an honor! The heater you saw is just a standard geomarrow. The blizzards here. No sweat. Hey, seeing... Great. Then let's... Life is a puzzle in and of itself. Nice. You guys are pretty handy.
Do you?
Well, I'd better...
Wow, look at the carved ice!
Whatever it's made of.
I guess you're right. It's actually pretty warm in the city. Hey, what's with all the children over there?
So let me introduce myself. I'm the intelligence officer for the Silvermane Guards, and a temporary guide for the A Journey Through Belobog's history program. My name is Pelageya Sergeyevna, but you can call me Pela.
Yes, Miss Taylor.
Okay, guys, take a look at architects, are followers of the Aeon Klipot. It was they that foresaw a crisis, built up our walls, and established Belobog, preserving the spark of human civilization. Even today, they are still tending to the city. Everwinter Monument is made up of 2 parts. A gear that symbolizes knowledge and industrial strength, and huge ice crystals that symbolize the eternal freeze. These 2 symbols are bound together, the gear restricting the ice. It represents the unyielding spirit of the architects in the face of nature's barbarity. Any questions?
I just want to put my head on a pillow and... Wow, what a beautiful lobby! It's gonna be. Wanna have a pillow fight later? Huh? I bet they're stuffed with goose feathers!
March. Earlier in Klipoth Fort.
Stop, I know what you're gonna say. March, you said too much back there. March, you shouldn't reveal our goal to people we don't trust. Meanwhile, you guys were beating around the bush and speaking in riddles. But check it out. Seems like we landed with a pretty sweet deal, right? We get the royal treatment, rooms in a beautiful hotel, and the full support of the locals. As far as trailblazing goes, this is smooth as heck.
That's not...
Alright, spit it...
Earlier in Klipoth Fort.
Yeah, of course. This isn't my first expedition, you know. My powers of perception are sharper than the sharpest blade. Something up with her. She seemed normal to me, although it felt like she was looking through me. As in, I know she was speaking to us, but it seemed like her...
I had a similar feeling. Almost as if we weren't the only people in the room.
Do you have to put it like that? That's scary. Well, there's no way he'd get past Danhung's sharp eyes.
Perhaps I'm too sensitive. She did promise to help us. Let's get some rest. We need to save our energy.
Time to ask for the bill.
It's 100% true.
Is there anything left to do?
It was a long day today.
Let's get to bed early.
Well, I'm off to...
Who are you?
We are allies. Allies of the Guardians in generation.
What do you want?
To eliminate its to help you achieve your wish.
Hey, did you hear that?
There's a group of Silvermane guards at the entrance. And I don't think they're here to say hi.
If this is our escort, it's less friendly than I was expecting. I guess we'll have—
Let's go and meet them. We won't know until we're down there.
Hey, Commander Bronya is waiting for you all down below. Hurry up and go see her. And no tricks.
Are we? Huh? It's you. You were there at the fort.
I am Bronya Rand, acting commander of the Silvermane Guards. In the name of the Amber Lord in the Highest, and under order of Supreme Guardian Cocolia Rand, I hereby arrest the suspected infiltrators, and as agent of the Supreme Guardian, I herewith temporarily strip you of your freedom of action and speech. When you are tried by the adjudication panel, you will be given the opportunity to defend yourselves against the accusations. Resistance will prove futile. You must come with me.
Wait a minute. This isn't what we agreed. She said we were going to be escorted to discuss an urgent matter.
This is an orchestrated betrayal, obviously.
Looks like we've been downgraded to accomplices. Again. It seems like it's every third planet this happens.
That's because you always act without thinking. You never have a plan.
Hey, I'm improving. I'm coming up with a plan right now. And got one! Down the alley.
The one that's been sealed off. It's possible. March. Be ready to make an escape.
Huh? Really? I just want...
3 of a kind.
Shh! It's an old Astral Express escape signal. Do you play cards?
2 pair.
Hey, what are you whispering? Let's get going.
Ace!
Have an ice day!
They charged straight in! Escaping into a fragmentum. I don't know if they're overconfident or just eager for death. It would seem that Mother's judgment was correct.
Should we report them as missing or deceased?
The Supreme Guardian's order was to arrest them. We cannot abandon our pursuit just because they fled into a sealed-off area. I must ascertain their fate with my own eyes.
Yes, ma'am.
Eradicate all threats to Belobog's security. That is what I must do.
Ha! See? They weren't brave enough to follow us. Serves them right. Better luck next time, slowpokes. It was a team effort.
We caught them by surprise. Nothing more. They'll be in pursuit soon enough. Let's follow the path. We need to guarantee our own safety before making any further plans.
So, what happened back there? Why did the Supreme Guardian send people to arrest us? Imagine launching a surprise attack when your enemy is fast asleep. The cheek!
Do you have answers?
Did you come here of your own volition? Or was existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion?
Now's my chance. Commencing research.
Another blood debt repaid.
March, stay with the group. Don't rush off.
Half the work is already done. In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Now's my chance.
Another. Where are you going?
My turn. Watch this!
The time is now.
Perfect. Now's my chance. Excuse me. Coming through.
Did you come here of your own volition? Or was it fate? Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Half the work is already done. In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls. How familiar. I weep for the departed. Dust's rain, it too shall fall.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
To travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all!
Don't worry about me. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Half the work is already done. Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Excuse me, coming through.
You have the worst luck running into me.
think something bit me.
Clemency? Never heard. Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Half the work is already done. From the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Go away! Target specimen sighted. Excuse me, coming through.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Time for something savory.
Another journey begins. Where are you going?
With me out here, how can we lose?
Commencing research.
Did you come here of your own volition? Or
Watch this!
It's too late to...
You can't run!
Excuse me, coming through.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
To travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all!
Thanks a lot. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision!
I weep for the departed. Dust reigns, the two shall fall. Another journey begins. Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
My turn.
Target specimen sighted. Preparing.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Half the work is already done. In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
You have the worst luck running into me. Watch this!
Commencing research.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
The time is now.
Perfect. Now's my chance. Excuse me, coming through.
In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
My turn. Watch this!
Clemency?
Stream forth the gleaming old blades. Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
It's too late to repent.
Did you come here of your own volition? Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
You couldn't have done it without me. Wait, there are still...
They must have entered from an... We should avoid an open conflict.
It doesn't seem like there's any way to open...
Yes. We need to solve it before we run out of time.
Ah, shiny! Ooh,
It's too late to repent.
Another journey begins. In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Watch this! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move! Commencing research. You couldn't have done it without me.
It's too late to repent.
Did you come here of your own volition? Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
You have the worst luck running into... target specimens.
Clemency? Never heard of the times now.
I don't see a switch for the... over there!
There's a monster in the area.
Crush now or crush later? Freeze!
Move carefully.
Did you come here of your own volition? In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Target specimen sighted. Excuse me, coming through.
Another journey begins. Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
My turn.
To travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all!
Don't worry about me.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
The truth of life and death, revealed this sanctuary, is but a vision!
Commencing research.
In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Watch this!
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Time for something savory.
Don't worry about me.
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
You have the worst luck.
It's too late to repent. The truth of life and death, revealed this sanctuary, is but a vision!
Whoa, there's so much! Pat on the back for that one.
It's too late to repent.
In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
My turn. Watch this!
Target specimens.
Step aside. I have the tires now.
Excuse me, coming through.
She really caught up with us. Even had time to set up an ambush.
You dare underestimate me? Even though it has suffered fragment, enough cat and mouse drop.
You're such a nuisance.
My orders are to arrest you. It is.
You saw us yesterday. Do you remember? How can such a drastic change have occurred?
The Madam Guardian investigated your background. She summoned me last night to tell me that you had deceived her. Your identities and purpose here are counterfeit. You seek to overthrow the rule of the Architects.
What a two-faced hag!
Publicly insulting the Supreme Guardian only elevates the seriousness of your crimes. Throw down your arms and surrender.
We're wasting our words, March. At least...
Well, if there's no escape, then maybe it's time we gave...
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Half the work is already done. Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
You have the worst luck running into me. Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Perfect. Now's my chance.
Lady Bronya.
I'll handle these evildoers myself. Fight with me.
Move carefully.
In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
My turn.
Commencing research. Excuse me, coming through.
Again?
Stop right there. Relax, deep breaths.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape. Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict. The truth of life and death. Reveal this sanctuary is but a vision.
Back off.
Did you come here of your own volition? In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
To travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all.
Don't worry about me.
My turn.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Target specimen sighted.
Onward! Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Excuse me, coming through. Stop right there. Gotta stop the bleeding.
Another journey begins. From the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls. I weep for the departed. Dusk's reign, it too shall fall.
Watch this! Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
The truth of life and death with this sanctuary is but a vision.
Fight with me. Commencing research.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Back off. To travel far away. For a tough case like yours, we're gonna try them all.
Thanks a lot.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
From the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Watch this!
Excuse me, coming through.
Again?
Stop right there. Gotta stop the bleeding.
The truth of life and death with this sanctuary is but a vision.
Did you come here of your own volition? Or what existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion?
My turn.
Onward!
Back off.
In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
This girl's pretty strong. Hey, Don Hung!
You first.
You're no fun.
Intruders, give it up.
Ooh, sorry. I didn't mean to ruin the intensity of the moment.
What is this?
I can't breathe.
I have one thing to say. Sampo never lets friends who've helped him come to harm. say what I mean, and I mean what I say.
They will suffer, sacrifice, and die because of my order.
It is not death which creates them. They slowly swept into the infancy of a new world.
What about the Underworlders? They will lose the protection of the Architects. They will see me as a tyrant.
You have witnessed the world we have promised. A temporary misunderstanding for an eternity of prosperity.
We will honor your decision.
I understand.
Come on, those toys of yours aren't that dangerous.
Then why hasn't she woken up yet?
Because she's sound asleep. Didn't you hear her sleep talking? Ah, poor child. Sounded like a bad nightmare. Tell me the truth, Sampo. What are you gonna do about the overworld girl?
What am I gonna do about her? Why, wait for the opportunity and send her back, together with the rest of them, of course. Hey, come on, what's with—
You're a bad liar, Sampo Koski.
What? I didn't mean to bring her along. The smoke was too dense. I was in a daze. Before I knew it, I'd somehow dragged her down here, too.
What are you up to, Sampo? Why do you insist on getting caught up in overworld affairs that have nothing to do with you? If it's a whole lot more attention from Wildfire you want, you're going about it the right way.
Hey now, Sampo Koski's primary concern is taking care of his friends. These guys scratched my back. How could I live with myself if I didn't scratch theirs? And another thing, where does Wildfire get off assuming that these fine folks won't come in useful to them, huh? You never know.
Which is why you've set them loose in the underground?
Come on, accidents happen. I'll have them rounded up in no time.
That girl... Get her back as soon as possible, then don't let her out of your sight. The underground has been sealed off for over 10 years now. The children won't even remember what overgrounders look like. If a girl in a Silvermane Guard uniform suddenly shows up, what would Wildfire do with her? What would they do with you?
All right, I get it. I'm setting off right now. I'll have to trouble you to look after them while I'm gone, ma'am.
Hey, sleepyhead.
truth of life and death, revealed in this sanctuary, is but a vision.
In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
I told ya I could fight.
Commencing research. Excuse me, coming through.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Watch this!
Clemency? Never heard of.
Target specimen sight. Excuse me, coming through.
You couldn't have done it without me. Freeze!
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict. The time is now. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Did you come here of your own volition? In the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
I think something bit me.
You couldn't have done it without me.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Another journey begins. Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Watch this! Commencing research.
Wanna go take some pictures? Wanna go take some pictures?
What's next on the agenda?